Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Hey guys, so I'm doing kind of a different video here. I'm recording on my iPad because I guess I left my camera where I work yesterday because I was filming Pilates stuff where I work, and I guess I left it up on the counter. So hopefully it's still there. Oh my god, I just about had a heart attack. I was like, where is my camera? Okay, anyway, so I'm recording on my iPad, and I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. So I do a ton of videos telling you guys like why my lifestyle is so amazing, why raw foods can heal you, how it's healed me. But it's time that I show you kind of how to. And I thought, you know what, I want to do something different this morning. So I want to show you guys, if you're a beginner to this, a lot of you watching this probably are like, yeah, I already know how to do this. But I'm talking about how to make a raw vegan living food salad dressing, okay? I have an ebook with a ton of really good recipes, and you guys should definitely check that out if you want more info from me on the recipe side. But my passion is really talking about this lifestyle, and I don't do a ton of food videos. Yes, Rosebud are. I know I need to do what I ate today videos, and I will do that, but what I'm trying to say is that I love talking about this lifestyle more than, you know, being like a chef. You know what I mean? A raw vegan chef. But anyway, but why don't you want the salad dressings that you buy at the store? What if they're even at a health food store and they have organic stamped on it? Okay, you don't want them because A, they're processed, B, they're not raw, and C, flip over the back of the bottle and see how many chemicals and preservatives and weird stuff are in there, or dairy products. Like if you see ranch, whenever I see ranch, I want to just go like this, like, oh god, it's so gross to me. So what we want is like really fresh food, right? And how we do that is if we make it ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, and you just have to like get used to it. You can make a bunch of salad dressing for 1 or 2 days, or for 2 or 3, maybe 3. For sure you have to add a lemon if you're gonna do 3. Put it into an airtight mason jar, screw the lid, and put it on the fridge. And then when you come home from work or something, all you gotta do is like chop up some lettuce and then dump that salad dressing on. Like, it's really easy to do this if you make it a priority. Just like anything else in your life, you have to make it a priority or else it just won't stick, right? I do know how to make some pretty good salad dressing, so I'm gonna show you how to do that today. So basically what you're gonna need is a blender. Now this is my blender, it's a Vitamix. I guess I'll show you the base of it too. Hopefully it's clean, but this is just what it is. I don't know the number of this. It says Vitamix Professional Series, Culinary Institute of America. So we'll go with that. And I really love, if you are looking into getting a Vitamix, which I highly, highly recommend because this thing will last you like 10 years or more. We're gonna see. I've had this since about, I was a sophomore or junior in college. So I've had this about 5 years, maybe more than that, and it still works like the day I got it. So I really love this pitcher. They have shorter ones that are fatter, and I had one like that a couple months ago. I don't have it anymore, and I really liked this pitcher better. So just a little tip for me, I like this pitcher. I really love Vitamix because it comes with this, and you just put the lid on when you're blending, and you can like push everything down, and you don't have to like turn it up to the highest blending, and then I don't know, I just don't like over blending stuff. So anyway, basically you need a blender, okay? So I really love the Vitamix. Now, for me, anytime I make a salad dressing, it's gonna need a base, right? And typically my base is tomatoes. Let's see if I have some. I really love tomatoes as a base. It tastes really good to me. But also a really like one that's well known in the raw food community is zucchini, because it really doesn't have any flavor. It will take on the flavor of whatever you put with it, okay? So, but I love tomatoes and zucchini. Mix them up, see what you like, okay? Now, one thing that almost every salad dressing that I make has in it is tahini. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like if you haven't seen it before. This is just, there's a lot of brands of raw tahini. And what is tahini? It's just ground sesame seeds. So this is just ground up sesame seeds to make it into like a little bit of a creamy butter or whatever you want to call it. This jar is almost gone. But this is so creamy. Like, I love really savory, creamy salad dressing. So tahini as a base is really good. Also, this is loaded with calcium. I heard that like sesame seeds have one of the highest counts of calcium in it. So, I mean, whoever says that you aren't getting enough calcium on a vegan diet is crazy, because all you gotta do is eat greens. Oranges are loaded with calcium. Tahini. Okay, so you're gonna need that, but you might not use that. You might want to use hemp seeds. Or what else could you use? Avocado would be good, but don't blend the avocado first thing, because then it kind of turns into a whip. Do everything else, blend it, and then put in the avocado last, and then it'll blend better, in my opinion. Okay, so let's say you got the tomato, the zucchini, and the tahini. All of, like, tahini, raw tahini, you can buy at a health food store. Or online if you're somewhere where you can't get to a health food store. Okay, then you're gonna need, in my opinion, apple cider vinegar. To me, growing up, I always loved, like, the vinegar salad dressings, but you don't want regular vinegar, you want apple cider vinegar. And Google the benefits of this. If you're having any type of health issue, or if you're a healthy person, take a shot of apple cider vinegar in the morning with water, and that will really help you too. But I eat a ton of apple cider vinegar and I love it. It can help with stomach acid problems. If you're having like low stomach acid, it's just amazing. Okay, then I always like a little kick in my salad dressing, so I just add a couple dashes of cayenne pepper. You don't want to do too much because it can get really spicy really quick, but I really love this. Then my favorite as of the last like 3 months is garlic and herb seasoning. This is Simply Organic garlic and herb. This smells so good. Seriously smells so good. Now there's another brand. Okay, so I got this at the Natural Grocers health food store where I live, but I've also gotten the garlic and herb seasoning at Whole Foods, and I swear it's from the same brand, but this is the newer packaging, and it has sesame seeds in it, which I don't really like because that just adds more fat. So like I add tahini anyway, but then if I add the garlic and herb, it's adding even more sesame seeds, which I don't really want, you know what I mean? So if you can try to get this packaging, it doesn't have that in it, which is good. Now another seasoning I really like, you might have to get this online, but I got it at Natural Grocers. It's called Red Ape Cinnamon. Now it says cinnamon on it, which is kind of misleading because this almost smells identical to the garlic and herb, except it's a little bit different. Like, I don't even know how to explain how this smells, but it is so good. But it has onion, garlic, red ape cinnamon, cumin, black pepper, red pepper, cayenne, thyme, marjoram, oregano, sea salt. Okay, so that's pretty much the only time that I will eat sea salt is if it's already in a seasoning, because I don't use that much, or if it's in sun-dried tomatoes. And I can't even remember the last time I've had sun-dried tomatoes, but yeah, I'm not a sea salt phobe. I just don't like take a tablespoon of salt and put it in my stuff because I don't know, no one wants to be bloated, you know what I mean? Although some people say that sea salt doesn't bloat you, so do your own research, but I just find that it's not even necessary. Okay, so you put your spices, you put your apple cider vinegar for another kick and for added health benefits. And then what else do I do? Oh, I'll squeeze like the juice of a lemon. That is really good. And then I'll blend that up and it just becomes a super creamy, delicious recipe. But that's just an example. You have to find whatever base you want, whether it's zucchini or tomatoes, and then you can add celery if you want. You could add a squash. Instead of zucchini, you could do squash as the thickness. You could just do tomatoes and red pepper, maybe some apple cider vinegar, cayenne, whatever seasoning you like. So you can do whatever you want. If you want like some Indian food, but you don't want to be killing yourself slowly with that food, you can do a base of something with not a lot of flavor, like tahini and zucchini, and then add curry powder, you know what I mean? Like you can tweak this however you want. If you want like a Mexican night, you can add a bunch of cumin, okay? You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever soaked and sprouted nuts and seeds you want. Coconut meat is a really good base too. Just figure out what works for you, what's easy for you. If you don't know how to crack open a coconut, or if you don't have a Cocoa Jack, you can buy frozen coconut meat, which I believe I have. This is frozen coconut meat, super easy. You just open it up, run it with warm water, and you're good. And yeah, so that is a how-to on how to do raw vegan salad dressings. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully the quality is good on my iPad, and I'll see you later. Bye.